What's up, Peep Squad? Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Potomac, and let's talk about the upcoming episode on Sunday. Let's talk about Karen shade the shit out of Gizelle when she says that she has been married for 25 years and she is so blessed, not like some others. And she said Gizelle's name. I was like, Karen, you just shade not lady to be shading not lady. In any event, you guys let me know what you think about that situation. But let's get into Ashley Darby. Ashley's feeling a certain type of way. She is not liking G. She's not feeling G. And basically, she got complaints about G because she can't complain about her husband, Michael Darby. You know why? Because he ain't there. He ain't on the trip and he ain't supporting her no more like that when it comes to the show because he showed his ass and he acted a fool. And none of the people really want him around, point blank, period, because he's nasty and disgusting. And Ashley sees that in G. But only thing different about G and Michael Darby is at least G is honest with his situation, whether he likes strip clubs, going to the strip clubs, having fun at the strip club, Mia going to the strip club with him, and them engaging in all types of sex that they want to engage in. When it comes to Ashley, you know, she has to make up stories and she has to make up lies and say that her and her husband was having threesomes and things of that nature. So they kind of had an open relationship at one point in time after her husband hit the blogs, cheating on her, being at the MGMs, you know, just acting a fool, baby, and getting caught online, trying to touch men's booty, trying to get up in men's face, just doing the most. Her husband is the most embarrassing husband on Real Housewives of Potomac, period. So she just needs to fall back and she needs to stop crying like a little baby and trying to get attention. She's just mad because G got more money than her husband, and so therefore Mia married up because Ashley could brag that she had the richest husband and she didn't have to say it in words, just by her action. But it seems like Mia got the richest husband, and also Mia's husband let her spend the money the way that she wants. Ashley cannot spend the money the way that she wants. You guys remember last season when Ashley went to the store to buy Dean some clothes and Mike was, you know, her husband Michael was sitting there like, oh, that's kind of expensive. You know what I mean? So she's rich on a budget, a broke budget, because it ain't her money. Michael makes sure it's his money, even though it's supposed to be their money because they are married. But in any event, Ashley is feeling a certain type of way because G was coming at her and he was teasing her on the bus because she was sleeping with her mouth open, head to the window, and you know, she's in his direction. And so, you know, he should have never said nothing to Ashley because Ashley was gonna cry and act like a Karen. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this black man bothering me. Like, she's just doing too much. Lord have mercy. In any event, when that situation goes down, Ashley tells, you know, G, like, you know, if you want, you talk to your wife with your warped sense of humor. Warped sense of humor. Let's talk about your husband warped sense of humor. You and your husband got up on this platform, Ashley, and both said that, oh, Michael's from a different place. He's from a different time. He's from a different country. He jokes around like that. People don't take things that serious. That's how they play around. But yet, this man is only teasing you for sleeping, but Michael's putting his hands and saying disgusting things to people. Okay, Ashley, fall back and fall back quick. And in any event, let's get down to the situation where G basically says, I'm just playing with you, Ashley. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Ashley's like, just leave me alone. It's not funny. You know, just leave me alone. And, you know, just vanish from Moose. Like, move on. And so G said, I'm gonna let it go, because Ashley told him to let it go. And G apologized to Ashley and he moved forward in the situation, but Ashley still gotta hold a grudge because you know how Ashley is. Ashley is Ashley. So in any event, G, he's still drinking a Patron. He's having a good time like everybody else. No one else is bothered by G. They're even laughing at the jokes. Other than Karen. Karen didn't think it was cute at all. But Karen's very old school. So in any event, when Ashley gets back to the house, Wendy asks Ashley, how are you feeling? Like, how's everything going? Because are you okay? Because basically she flipped out on the bus and told G to leave her alone. Like, the bottom line, stop. And so Ashley now has her moment to act like she's so innocent, and oh my god, I can't believe this man G is bothering me. And so in any event, Ashley's upset, and Ashley said, I don't know why he won't let it go. And basically Ashley is telling Wendy that he crossed the line, and she doesn't have very much patience. How he crossed the line? Because he's joking with you. He didn't say nothing nasty with you. He wasn't flirting with you. He was just joking with you because you asleep with that wild hair. I don't know why Ashley don't use no conditioner in her hair. I don't know why she don't deep condition. I don't know why she don't use no moisturizer, no oil, no nothing. She just be having a dry nest on top of her head, and she do not care at all. But in any event, Ashley is pissed off, and she says that her patience is running very thin, and she's feeling a certain type of way, and she's upset with G because he won't let her sleep, because usually she can't get no sleep because she got 2 babies at home and she never has time to rest. So while she was on a bus, she was trying to rest. I was like, girl, cry me a river, baby. Girl, you guys are on vacation. You in a Sprinter with a bunch of people drinking. You got them cheap knick-knack snacks over there, them cheap snacks. I'm like, girl, just fall back. Just relax, Ashley. Ashley's worried because she's not home, and she's missing Michael because she don't know what Michael is doing at all. And if she believes that we think that Michael is home babysitting the kids and watching the kids, no, he got nannies, and you guys got nannies. You think Michael's up in that house all day watching them kids and playing with them? Come on, let's be serious. That's not even gonna happen. Karen comes through looking all sexy, baby. The bluish purple outfit that Karen got on, look at them thighs, look at them hips, look at her shape. I was like, damn, she looks like a young girl. She got a young girl body. Ray better be happy that his wife done stayed in line. She done stayed in shape. She done kept her looks up. She done kept everything going, and she can run with the best of them. I was like, go ahead, Karen, looking all sexy in that blue, girl. Do your thing. She's handling her business. And in any event, this was a nice placemat for their crab boil. But one thing I do gotta say is, how come the Real Housewives of Potomac, this trip this season is just sucks. Both of their trips are not elaborate, not lavish, not luxury. They're just like, yo, we just renting a house together and we're all going half. Like, bravo, do better by your cast, because they're bringing in the ratings. They're bringing in the situation. So Ashley wanted to ask Eddie about his family members, especially his mom. Has he talked to his mom? Has he spoke to her? How things going? And Eddie responds, well, you know what, out of the clear blue sky, my mama called me. I had a conversation with her, and basically it's difficult for Eddie in this situation because his mom didn't get a chance to see him graduate from law school, buy a house, have the 3 children that he do have. She has not been in his life, nor has his family members at all. So it was kind of surprised, but Eddie basically has written them off because they've written him off, and he has taken to his wife's family, you know what I mean? But in any event, he's leaving the door cracked. He's leaving it open because they really abandoned their son. And he's a good son. He's a good boy, baby. But in any event, Eddie is not even sweating it. It hurts him because you can see he wears his feelings and his expressions on his face. So you can see that it was a moment for him. It was a deep moment for him to be abandoned by his mother and his father, and them not to be a part of his children's life, and have to explain that to his children and also to the public. But in any event, we get down to Ashley. Ashley is feeling like she gotta, she gotta have a moment too as well. And she comes out to G, and she was like, G, I don't know if G was, bothering her or anything like that when it was at the crab board table, but she said, G, do you remember that you was bothering me, while I was sitting in my corner trying to mind my business and get some sleep because I'm tired? And G was like, no, I don't remember. What corner are you talking about? I don't know if G was thinking about he was picking somebody up on a corner, because Candiace kept saying the whole trip that G has found Mia on the corner. He pulled up on the corner and picked up Mia. This is what Candiace has been saying this whole trip. I can't with her. So in any event, G's basically saying, I don't know what you're talking about. And Ashley jumps in the situation. She said, do you got Alzheimer's? And so that was a shot at G's age. That was a shot at him being older. And she's taking a shot at him point blank period, and that's what she did. Like, you absent-minded, basically making fun of his age. And that's when Mia jumped into the situation and was like, where is your man at? And Ashley says, my man is with the kids. We don't believe you, Ashley. You don't believe that either. He ain't with the kids by himself all night. Why would he be in the house with the kids when he can have his nanny with the kids and he can be out there partying, having a good time, and he won't be alone? You're the only one that's alone right now while you're out there on this / get together, couples get together, and your husband didn't even show up. Lord, you can't talk about nobody husband. And so, in any event, when it comes down to the situation, Ashley did, defend Mia. But Mia had to come for Ashley because Ashley came from her husband in front of her face right next to her and said he got Alzheimer's, like he's old. He got memory lapse, basically calling him stupid, dumb, and things of that nature. So, Mia got to jump in. She got to, defend her husband just as well as Ashley would defend her husband. Ashley never chastised Michael or tell Michael that he did something wrong. She always made excuses up for him. And so how does she think it's going to be any different for Mia? And Mia's not making up no excuses for her husband. You came at her husband directly and gave him a direct shot, so she fired back. And it seems like, Miss Robyn, she don't want to say nothing about the situation because she don't want, Wendy to jump in and say, where is your fiance? Where is Juan? Because Wendy done already shut her up on that Juan talk. So, in any event, I was like, Lord have mercy. And then Karen, let everybody know that she has a gift and she has surprises for all the ladies for their invitation. And basically, Ray say, open the invitations outside. I don't know what Karen is actually sending to these ladies, but it's in a nice box and it looks like something is trying to jump out. I have no idea what Karen is up to. We also see Karen going to jump out of a cake. Next episode, Karen is doing what it do, and basically she ain't arguing, she ain't fighting with nobody. She's handling her business and being fabulous while she's doing it. So what do you think is in that box for the invitation? Karen, what are you up to? What are you up to, Karen? That's what we want to know. Why are you trying to scare these ladies? In any event, let's move on from the situation. And one thing is for sure, we have Wendy. She said one thing that she has learned from this trip is that Gizelle and Robyn ain't her friends. It's about time that you recognize, girlfriend, and you know what's up. And poor Gizelle and her daughters, really have an issue with Gizelle, her dating, her being lonely, her not having a relationship, and her growing old alone. And also, her daughters feel like Gizelle and their father, Jamal Bryant, are not role models for them in relationships, and they cannot look up to their mother, their father, to have a loving, lasting relationship. They give no examples of that. And so, they're feeling a certain type of way about the situation. They confront their mother, and Gizelle's just like, damn. Gizelle lets us know that she is dating somebody, but she's not letting anybody know. And her daughters say that Gizelle's only dating somebody because she's bored and she don't got nothing to do. And they want her to have a serious relationship, to have a serious man, or, find love again and be happy. And Gizelle basically talks about, working on herself with her daughters. Her daughters be calling her out. Gizelle's daughters, they don't play no games. They don't hold back no punches. They feel a certain type of way about how their mother is behaving. And it's like, who raised them? Because they are just so smart and so intelligent, and they see right through their mother, and they're disappointed at the things that are going on. So I wonder, was Karen Huger on to something when she said that Gizelle Bryant is hot between the legs? She's a firecracker between the legs. And she just out here running around doing what it do, and her daughters are seeing it and they don't like it.